Hey gang, Kaylee here. Happy spring, happy May. I'm glad that you're back for our next week of mindful practice. This week, I'm offering you a Surya Namaskara A, or a Sun Salutation A. This is a very simple foundational vinyasa sequence. Some standing postures into downward dog, very quick flow. So I'd like for us to practice it, if time allows, throughout the chaos of our busy days, each morning, starting each morning, practicing this flow maybe 3 to 5 times. Even if it's once, middle of the day, middle of the night, just try to integrate this as we shift with all nature into spring. As you've read, or will read in the post, this whole week is about cultivating our own inner light, regardless of the warmth of sunshine outside, even on the rainiest day. It's all about that mindful movement, that shift into our own mind-body connection that allows us to generate that warmth from within, creating that presence, that sweet awareness, and suddenly we're blossoming just like the beautiful cherry blossoms outside. So I do believe that starting the day with a sun salutation is more about greeting and meeting that light within yourself, and I would love to share that with you. So like I said, there's going to be some standing postures. We're going to focus on keeping those pelvic points in line. In those down dogs, really lengthen that spine. Your heels rather don't have to touch the ground this week. That's not what we're trying for, but rather to get that extension and to feel that length. And I'll talk you through it. I'll talk you through the breaths with the movement. Linking breath and body is the most important for this sun salutation. So try to take my cues on that. I'm going to flow with you through it about 3 times, and feel free to continue to build upon that practice, especially for the morning if you can in your busy schedule to greet the day with a sun salutation is so sweet and so good for our bodies and minds. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so beginning at the front of our mats in Samastitihi, or 4-part equal standing, you want to feel the front balls of your feet and the back 2 heel points standing strong in connection with the earth. Inhale and roll those shoulders back, lengthen that spine, and your gaze is forward toward the horizon. Exhale, and then on our next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up slowly. Your lungs should be filled by the times your palms press firmly together. Inhaling. On your next exhale, diving forward, all the way down into a forward fold. Good. Now your hands here could be at your calves, pulling at your ankles softly, or press firmly into the earth if you have that connection there. On your next inhale, halfway lift, gazes toward the horizon. Prepare to step or jump it back into plank. And exhale, chaturanga, keeping those elbows in toward the sides as tight as you can, shoulders back. And come forward onto the balls of your feet. On your next exhale, we're going to lift those hips upward into downward facing dog. Like I said, lengthening that spine here. Try to bring your heels toward the ground as best you can, but keeping those hips, those hip points rising up toward the sky. And we're here for 5 breaths. Your gaze should be toward your navel, toward your belly button. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And Exhaling, we're going to begin to bring our gaze toward the horizon. Step or jump to meet your feet at the front of your mat. Meet your hands at the front of your mat. Exhaling into a forward fold. Hands could be either of those three placements. On that next inhale, gang, please lift your arms up toward the sky again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Palms touching together and exhaling. Your palms down to heart center. Good, so that was our first sequence. One of three that we'll do, Surya Namaskara A. So preparing again for a vinyasa. Gaze again toward the horizon. Hands down toward your sides. You can even feel a little bit of weight in your fingertips if you'd like. Really bringing that down toward your side, shoulders rolling back. Lengthening in the spine, and again, that pelvis, those pelvic points aren't scooped back. Find that balance here, that center point. Good, gaze toward the horizon as we inhale, reaching those arms up. Now gaze upward toward the thumbs. Exhaling slowly down into your forward fold. Lengthening the spine on that inhale, gazes forward. Arms down, palms down to prepare for your plank. Exhaling down into chaturanga. On that inhale, roll onto the balls of your feet. Good. Shoulders back. You can even wiggle your hips a little side to side to really loosen that low back. And exhaling, hips up into downward dog. 5 breaths again. Inhale, exhale. Gazes toward that navel, hip points up toward the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. 4. Inhale and exhale. 5. We begin to gaze toward the horizon. Prepare to step or jump to meet those palms. Exhale into your fold. Great job. Inhaling to sweep those arms up overhead, lengthening that spine in a strong stance at the front of your mat. And exhale, palms to heart center. Here I also like to take my thumbs, lift the sacrum a little bit. Take those thumbs and pull that heart upward. Really opens the chest. Beautiful. All right, for our last one here, I'm just gonna cue the inhale, exhales. Try not to give too much instruction or talk too much, so you can really feel it. All right, let's go. Inhaling, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward. Inhale, and exhale, jump or walk it. Exhaling down, down, down. Inhale. And exhale, that down dog. 5 breaths in our resting posture here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhaling. Great. Inhale and exhale into that fold. Inhaling up, up, up once more. And exhale it down to that heart center. Great job, gang. So this is, again, Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Again, great for greeting the day with the intention of evoking that light of awareness within. Really great way to start the day. So I do hope that we can practice this for the next week, just to, again, greet spring, greet ourselves, celebrate ourselves in the morning too. It's not always about the sunshine outside, it's about feeling that warmth from within and creating that ripple effect outward. So evoke your light, feel it, evoke it, share it, comment, tell me your experiences. And most importantly, if you have any questions about alignment, minor adjustments with hips, back, shoulders, any of the posterior chain in this, please feel free to email me, shoot me a comment below, and I would be happy to further teach. The whole point of this is I want to be a resource, a teacher, and a friend, and share my knowledge of yoga, the study and the practice. And there is a lot to it, especially with home practice. We're not in the studio right now, can't have that hands-on experience as we'd like to. So it should only open up the conversation more. I don't want you to hurt yourself trying something that you're a little unsure of. So please be open, just reach out, and I'd be happy to help, happy to guide further, send little tutorial videos, whatever it is. That's what I'm here for. We're in this together, and I do hope that you feel some positive shifts within yourself trying this for the next week. It's one of my favorites. Thank you so much for joining in, for subscribing, for taking this time to share in the practice of yoga and the love of nature with us. Thank you for being here. All right, I'll talk to you soon.